Hello, my name is Adam, and I'm going to start talking about this business plan that I plan on starting January 2nd of 2020. That way, I don't have to worry about trying to file taxes for like a month. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it because this episode is basically the very beginning of my business plan. So I'm going to be starting a business called Adamo-Photo because I'm Adam. And it's a drone pilot business. I plan on focusing on two different segments, and if one turns out to be better than the other, I'll focus on just one. Wedding photos, because people like having wedding photos taken with drones, and most people don't know drone photographers or photographers. So I want to take advantage of that. And I live in a highly trafficked area, making it fully possible to do so. And number two, the one I believe to be probably more lucrative, will be real estate photography. Because most people try to take photos from the street, and I want to take photos from above. That way you can actually get a real eagle-eye view of the thing itself. Now, because this is a business plan and not the actual business itself, I have several areas I need to do lots of research. And 1 month from today, either December 30th or December 31st, depending on the situation, I'm going to do a follow-up video. I plan on doing one of these videos every single month, if for no other reason than just to say what I have done, what I am currently doing, what has changed, and what my future plans are. That way I can continue utilizing the good and eliminate as much of the bad as possible. And plus, I believe that this channel can be used as a good marketing tool. And whenever I do create one of the subjects that I have here, my website, I'll be able to create a link to that, because people make a lot of money off of just adding links for like advertising and such. I believe I can actually use it to my own benefit if it actually ends up working out. So that's actually the first one of my bullet points, is marketing. For the record, I am not very good at web building, web hosting, and whatnot, but there's just no way around being able to do this without having my own website or an app. I have no idea how to create that app, but one thing I'm planning on doing is utilizing Fiverr, which allows you to pay someone else to basically do the work for you, and then I may have to pay the guy like $20 or something. Whatever it is, I don't know. I haven't done that research, which is one of those things I need to look up. Whenever I do that, I'll be able to start from scratch on the actual marketing itself. I have a list of prices, but considering I have no experience, I'm not going to say those prices on here yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue utilizing that, or if I want to use prices that are different so that I can at very least get my foot in the door. And I'm going to be self-funding this because I have enough in savings, not my emergency fund, but my own checking account, that I can transfer it over to a different business account, and I can start from there and basically set myself a limit so that within the next 6 months, see if I can at very least get my money back. The second segment is directly from those expenses. It's probably going to be the most expensive one to start off, and that's insurance. Honestly, I didn't realize how much that was going to cost. I want to say it's like $750, and that's for a full year. That insurance, however, covers liabilities, damages. I'm going to be flying a drone. And although there are regulations, and I will have to pass the Part 107, which legally allows me on a federal level to take photographs. I won't be able to take like federal building photos or anything like that. Not without a lot of extra things that I don't know about yet. But the insurance does protect me in the event that I try to take a photograph for, say, a townhouse, and all of a sudden Breeze picks up, and it looks like Drew Brees just threw a football through a window. I won't be held liable because I'll have that insurance. And I may have to put all that down. I may be able to do a monthly plan. I don't know yet. That's one of the things I need to research. So that's going to be one of my primary follow-ups in my next video, is doing just that. And the subject of things possibly getting damaged, my next segment actually is accessories, because it's unrealistic to believe that one drone is going to be able to last forever and not have, like, either accidentally hit a tree branch or just something that I can't think of at the moment. I'm going to have spare parts. In fact, I'm planning on buying a spare drone in the event that the first one, I don't know, spontaneously combusts or something. I don't know. Like, it accidentally falls off of, like, my counter at my apartment or something. So I need to have at least spare parts plus a spare drone. That way I can be able to utilize it best I possibly can. Next one. All right, I'm actually going to skip that one. Next one I'm going to do is software. So I'm going to be taking photographs. So one of the things I have already downloaded my phone is a free app called AirMap. The whole point to the map is to be able to say, hey, this is an FAA-regulated area. You cannot photograph here. You can't fly here. Because I would be technically a UAV pilot. I need to know where I can and cannot fly. And say, I do get a call saying, hey, I want to do wedding photos. Can you do it here? Well, I've got that app to tell me, yes, it's legal, or I need to have a special permit, say, like a state park. You just need to have the Park Service sign off on it saying, yes, you can do that. Or if it's going to be one of those, no, you cannot do that here, in which case I'd have to say, I'm sorry, either we're going to have to find somewhere else or I can't do it. So the next one I want to go into, I'm not one of those YouTubers that are used to doing segues, so this next one's kind of out in left field. Manpower. I mentioned that that I'm planning on paying a guy on Fiverr, don't know who, don't know when, to be able to create my own website, to be able to start this whole thing, get it going. But there's other things that I may have to do, and that'd be a GIS expert. Because I may want to get into geomapping one day. That's far down the road. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Other things be like a dedicated visual observer. That being someone down ahead making sure that there's, no one hitting a rogue baseball that could hit it or affect the environment in which I happen to be filming or photographing, either one, because you can do either one. Someone for upkeep on the website, because I do not understand programming, and I've tried. It just does not click with me. I just do not get it. I may need a virtual assistant at some point to help manage not just the website, but people who want to do business, and I just don't have time to take the calls, because that may or may not be realistic. And of course, last but not least, registration of the business itself. I mentioned at the very beginning that I want to or that I'll have to pass the 107 or Part 107 so that I can legally do it. I also need a business identification number so that I can legally run the business. Well, I have started doing research on that, and I've looked into it. I may want to do a LLC. I may not want to do an LLC because I'll have insurance on the drones themselves. I need to know the specifics on how to do a drone, how to just do a business, start up a business to begin with, what a business license would cost. Do I need a business license? Will just having a registration be enough? These are a lot of questions I do not have the answer to right now, which will obviously be one of my top priorities in the next month to try to figure out. So far, what I do have right now, I have my own website. Sorry, not my own website, my own email. Basically, for alerts saying, hey, you got something, or somebody wants to contact you because they want photographs. And realistically, the rest I have is pages and pages of notes that I need to sort through again, because it all seems pretty straightforward on paper, but once you put it into practice, then you get into the whole theory versus practicality debate, which is a whole nother thing to begin with. So that is what I have right now. I believe that this could be feasible. It may just be a viable side hustle, which I can live with that. I mean, I will have my own business, which is more than a lot of people do. I will have tried to move towards financial independence with something, which is something I really want. And I honestly believe that I can make this work. That's good enough for me. Again, I'm Adam, and this is my video. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just want to throw some hate my way because that's the internet's way, leave a comment down below. Thank you.